Designing a LEGO set and becoming a LEGO designer is a dream shared by many LEGO fans across the world. The LEGO Ideas line and the Bricklink Designer Program are two themes dedicated to amazing fan designs and bring us dozens of incredible sets every year. While it may be difficult to see, these two themes are very unique, having many differences, which raises the question, which theme is better? Today, in this video, we're going to pick apart these two themes to see which one is superior. To properly compare these themes equally and fairly, we'll be judging them on 7 different criteria: quality, quantity, voting process, prices, availability, variety, and size of sets. Let's get into it. First up, we have quality. Now, both of these themes give us very high quality sets. However, there are some very notable differences between the two. LEGO Ideas sets are essentially redesigned by LEGO designers after being chosen. The sets can look very different after the redesign process, which can be for better or for worse. On one hand, Ideas sets can get new molds for parts, recolored parts, or new printed pieces. However, the designs can sometimes be downgraded using LEGO shortcuts, if you want to call them that, to make the build easier to build. On the other hand, Bricklink Designer Program sets are released without redesigning them, or in other words, the design you vote for is the set you get. While the sets do look incredible, there are some downsides. BDP sets don't get new parts or colors, and all the sets have stickers outside of previously printed parts in other sets. To be honest, both of these themes produce very high quality sets year in and year out, and therefore both themes will get a point for quality. Next up, we have quantity. The LEGO Ideas line produces around 10 sets each year on average, not including 1 or 2 promo sets, such as Sailboat Adventure or Books Are My Passion. On the other hand, the Bricklink Designer Program has 3 waves of sets per year, coming with 5 sets each. These sets cover all different types of themes, price ranges, and sizes. However, these sets are limited to 30,000 copies. Although, in Series 5, there was a notice on the website saying that they were increasing the production numbers. In Series 5, none of the sets were sold out after about 3 weeks. So because of that, I'll give the point to Bricklink for quantity. Moving on to the next criteria, we have the voting process. Both of these series have a voting process, however, the Ideas voting matters a lot more than BDP voting. In Ideas, you can submit any design you want, however, only sets that reach 10,000 votes are considered to be real sets. In the Bricklink Designer Program, every set that is submitted is considered. While you can still vote on BDP sets, the votes aren't considered when choosing the sets. In my opinion, this is the better option because there are some amazing Ideas submissions that aren't considered because they didn't reach 10,000 votes, and therefore the point goes to Bricklink. LEGO prices have been getting pretty nuts over the last 5 years or so. While things like inflation and production costs are important to consider, we'll purely be considering the prices we pay when comparing these two themes. LEGO Ideas sets are expensive, there's no doubt about that. The shift towards adult display sets has contributed to increased prices. However, the prices are in line with other licensed LEGO themes, such as icons. Going on over to Bricklink, the prices for these sets are, well, just insane. Like, look at this set from Series 5, which was for sale in June of 2025. If you had to guess how much this set cost, what would you say? $30? $40 even? Bit of a stretch. No. It's $55. That's insane. Don't get me wrong, it's a great set, but $55 for this is just nuts. This one's a clear choice. Point goes to Ideas. Next up, we have availability. Bricklink sets are released in waves of 5, 3 times a year. Each set has about 30,000 copies made, which limits the availability of the sets. However, the idea sets have the normal and regular 2 to 3 year shelf life, and therefore this one's a very clear choice. Point goes to ideas. Moving on over, we have variety. Both themes have various different themes and types of sets. The ideas line has globes, mansions, and even cats. There is no doubt that there is variety. Ideas even has licenses such as Home Alone, Twilight, and Jaws. Bricklink, on the other hand, is much different. While they don't have access to licenses, the sets are based around more fan-favorite themes such as castle, pirates, and city. While both have a large variety of sets, the point goes to Bricklink. And finally, we have our final criteria, size. Ideas seems to lead towards bigger models when choosing designs. In fact, since 2020, 80% of the sets released in the Ideas line have been priced above $100. On the other hand, the Bricklink Designer Program tries to have one smaller set on the cheaper side for each series, such as the Snack Shack from Series 1 or the Popcorn Wagon from Series 5. Due to this, the final point goes to Bricklink. And with that, our comparison ends with the Bricklink Designer Program winning 5 points to 3. However, that's just my opinion. What do you think? Which theme do you like better? Leave your answer in the comments. If you like this video, then, well, you know what to do. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.